Hello, Pisces. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. These are the stories of the anima mundi. All that is, all that exists. God, goddess, creator, source, the finger pointing to the moon. Divinity, whatever you call it. We're all part of it. So thank you so much for your presence here. Your presence makes my presence possible. So for all who interact with the channel, past, present, and future, I put offering on my altar for your highest good. You can like, share, subscribe, comment, emoji comments, love those, and other ways to interact with the channel are in the description box below, including social media, donations, and upcoming news. Please follow for upcoming news. I appreciate it so much. Pisces, you sensitive, lovely, beautiful fish. This is a relationship reading. It's not dated, although there is some energy coming in for the time I'm recording it, which is in Capricorn season, right ahead of the solstice. So we'll address that going forward. But anything that doesn't toot your bell, tickle your fancy, connect with your intuition is not the message for you. If it does resonate with you, claim it, own it, get the buzz. But Spirit is never going to give you messages that you are not empowered to receive at the time. So just let it go if it doesn't click in. Thank you for your patience as I've been recovering from a chest throat thing, which seems to be ongoing. Anyway, we'll work with it and keep our throat chakra open. Again, thank you for being here. This is for relationships. All of the readings are about love, but this one is particularly about interpersonal relationships. So we're going to focus on that with the Dreamscape Oracle by Matt Hughes and the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinan. I'll take a card from each of these piles for colleagues, network, acquaintances, friends, family, children, including your inner child, and then intimate and romantic partnerships. Then we have the yin side of the equation with the Enbin Dulac Tarot and the Gustave Doré Tarot for the masculine yang side of the equation. We all have masculine and feminine energies. This is not about gender, man or woman. All gender fluidity is included here, and thank you for being here. And then we'll have some clarification with Nat Gersberger's Radiant Wilds Tarot. A couple cards did pop out from Radiant Wilds and Urban Crow, so we'll address that as we go forward. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. This is a tremendous part of my gratitude practice, so I'm glad that you're here, despite my congestion. Okay, loving you lots. Glad to be here. Let's bless this space and this time that we have together by offering up a moment of breathing and gratitude for whatever you're grateful for, whatever clicks in with your mind, body, soul, spirit, and intuition. Whatever first comes to you. It could be a micro tenderness. It could be a macro tenderness. We're all just placing in here whatever bits of tenderness we have to offer and building a kingdom of tenderness. So thank you for being present here and allowing me to medium these messages for you and for us. So for me, I am very grateful that I bought cherry juice when I wanted it. I wanted cherries. They're not in season. I found cherry juice. It was on sale. It has been delightful and very good for my body. It's made me feel really awesome and in flow. Nourished, empowered. So I hope that you are eating and drinking wonderful, nourishing whatever. Even if it's not food, if it's just energy or people around you. And we'll talk more about the energies of the people in your life as we go forward now. But whatever comes to you now, cherry juice, whatever it is. Let's take a deep breath together. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being present. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here for this reading. Thank you. Oh. Pisces, I love you. The Pisces in my life this year have been tremendous, tremendous blessing to me. So thank you for bringing your sensitivity and your soul into my life. I've been surrounded by Pisces this year, and it's been a real message, really. So for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Cusp, and Curious. All Pisces placements, colleagues, networks, and acquaintances, please, for my Pisces people. There we go. And for Pisces collective, Pisces friends. Oh, we got 2 for that one. Excellent. Like I've said, lots of Pisces friends in my life, so I love that that's coming through. And for Pisces family, children, and inner child. Ooh. Coming out face up. I love it. Raven's been coming through quite a few times in this last round. And for romantic partnerships, intimate and romantic partnerships for Pisces. Thank you. For colleagues, network, and acquaintances for Pisces, please. Thank you. Love it. Right away. Thank you so much. Friends of Pisces, Pisces friends. Brilliant. And family, children, inner child of Pisces. There we are. Thank you. And for intimate and romantic partnerships, yes, we got some energy there. I like it. Already feeling it with this, but we'll get to that, of course, as we go along. For yin energy for Pisces. Feminine receptive energy for Pisces, for yin energy for Pisces. Yin energy for Pisces, please. Yes. Thank you. Ooh. It's popping off, y'all. This rose quartz just tumbled. So we've got a real love message coming in for you. I like it. With the 2 of Pentacles, you've been busy. 3 of Pentacles, very busy, and it's working. And 9 of Cups. Cool. Well, you've been getting some pleasure from it. And Queen of Wands. So that's great. It looks like the things that you've been working towards have been the things that you've wanted. You've been putting in work, and it's bringing you rewards. So that's great to see. Master manifester of the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. We have the first decan of Pentacles. So that is Taurus energy. The final decan of Cups energy. So that is Scorpio energy. So that could refer to a time of the year. Last, week or so of the Pisces season, first week of Taurus season. If the timing resonates with you, then take that as it may. And for Pisces, for the yang, masculine energy, the active energy for Pisces. Pisces, my Pisces people. Yes. Ace of Swords. Cool. Well, we got that for Aquarius as well. So new beginnings. I'm seeing more and more aces as we go along. There's been a lot of conclusion energy, tens, the world, etc. So if you have other placements in your chart, please check other readings for that, because you may get some clues as to what the ending is that's leading you into this new beginning. Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. That's tremendous. A lot of like management of resources and management of emotional energy. And the Star, awesome. So if you are on the cusp of Aquarius, this is very prescient for you. Aquarius card here. Aquarius Major Arcana. So, and then the Four of Pentacles. So we're looking at the second decan of the Earth signs. So Virgo energy. So this is like locking in your resources, looking into it. So, Taurus, Virgo cusp kind of energy, moving from the fixed sign of Taurus into the mutable energy of Virgo, where, things get refined, processes, after they get the charge of action, they get sort of, refined, distilled, manifested, put into work for lasting process. So Four of Pentacles, you might be holding onto your hat for this new ace to come through. Also, there's this distance card which popped out in reverse. So something or somebody is close. And then there's this devil energy, which tells me it could definitely be happening during Capricorn season, or it could kind of evoke these kind of addictive sort of fears, or just fears in general. Excuse me. But you have your resources underhand. You've got them in control. You're actually getting some pleasure from the things that you've built. And look, there's this very steady process of building that's happening here. There's like juggling physical resources, and then there is like finding collaborators to make it work, or finding the collaboration within yourself to make it work. So there's the bishop who orders the job, the architect who plans it, and then the craftsperson who executes it beautifully. So if that's within yourself or within a team that you've built around yourself, it's happening, and you've been able to enjoy the fruits of your labor emotionally as well as physically, and new ideas coming through, new thought processes. Not a lot of swords energy here, like mostly earth, very, very earth here. Overall, very earth, but also this air, a little bit of water, a little bit of air, and then some underlying passion through the whole thing. So when we're looking at colleagues and network acquaintances, memory. This card has come in this position for many, many people. And I think a lot of people are getting nostalgic. It might be about the Christmas season. If people are watching this in real time, a lot of things come up during the winter time that make you think of the past, make you want to process things from the past. But I really feel like you're kind of ready to let it go. You have this new idea, and your process is already in action. I feel from this kind of a Six of Cups energy, like somebody from the past, a person from the past, but really you're looking toward the future with the Star, this new idea, hemming in your resources, really making your resources work for you and getting exactly what you want. Because when I see the Queen of Wands, it's like this queen gets what she wants. And this Nine of Cups is definitely kind of a developing energy of this masterful sort of queen energy, where the nine is this management of resources. These kind of feel like mini queens to me, like hey, yeah, I know exactly how to manage what I want. I get what I want. I know how to deal with this entire suite, and maybe there's just another final push through in the 10 to completion, but like I'm here. So don't let your old memories block you. If you are evoking memories, make sure that they're ones that remind you of bliss and former accomplishments. And influence, right? So maybe you're meeting some people who are generating the kind of energy that you've had in the past, where you realize like how badass and awesome you've been in the past. So you've got all this like new stuff that's happening. It's in the works. It's happening. You're making it work, making it happen, and you're connecting with people who remind you of somebody who of how you've done it before. Renewing your hope. Maybe like allowing you to kind of indulge in some pleasures of life again, maybe somebody's coming back in. You don't feel as isolated as you have before with these new people that you're interacting with. For friends, some energy that's coming through is the Knight and the Selkie. So you might be kind of working through some constraints and some blockages with friends as you've been very busy and kind of like absorbed in manifesting these goals. Like there might be some sticky parts of being like, well, how are we still going to work together? Like, are we trapped in this process? Like, are we getting closer to one another when we're going through this night together? Are friendships becoming more intimate as we go through the night and we go through these obligations to remain on land, even though we're, the Selkie is like taking the oceanic boundlessness and putting somebody into human form onto land, as opposed to this like celestial expansion. So there's like this kind of tension, it's like, but y'all have committed to a goal together, making it happen, this collaboration that's going on. How can you sustain it through the next cycle? Because it looks like one is starting, maybe your friendships have changed because there's like this new influence, there's a new plan, there's a new project, there's a new idea. You've got these resources together that you've enjoyed, on a surface level, and now you've got this like really huge expansive energy and all of these like practical skills to do it. And then probably one person who's really got this like really intense, passionate idea, so like, are your friends on board? It might take some work, but yeah, the bond is there. I think you can get through any sticky situation with your friend group to get through this. Just be respectful, listening to everybody's energy, and make sure that you know how much resources people have to give at any given time. So we got 2, 3, 4. That's very natural. It's a very natural flow, right? So like some people might be at the 9, but some people are still like building up this energy, and there might be some reservations, and just respect that. But I feel like the bond is really close and pure and cool and awesome. And you're getting closer. You're getting closer with this distance in reverse. So family and children, the Raven. I still haven't read what the guidebook says on this. I mean, I read it when I first bought the deck, but the Raven has a very special and important meaning to me, which is just kind of like this childlike delight and this like super smart, like prodigious energy. So there might be a kid in your life who's going to like really kind of reveal wisdom or like sparks of joy that are really going to like spark your imagination and your thinking process. There's like these awesome like thought card and this Aquarius air energy. So like, expansive thoughts and delights and sparks of joy, like these stars in the sky. the star in the sky. You know, I think you're moving beyond this like devil energy and moving into kind of like a more open view about like what could happen in the future. You know, you do have this ace. There's the 2 9s, so it's almost at a 10. You can see the future ahead, and you know the raven can also be a portent. You know, like the raven in Edgar Allan Poe's. You know, speaking to the narrator as like a voice from the beyond or a voice of spirit. So there are messages coming through about what could happen in the future, and like trying to bring everybody in, getting closer. And it's through like this really practical goal, which is cool, but please just be respectful of like where everybody's at with the resources that they're able to provide. It looks like you've got a lot of abundance, a lot of like earthly abundance, a lot of pleasure, a lot of verve for your ideas, and like probably a lot of project planning. And it might be kind of sloppy because it's wands, it's not the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she would be like really dialed in, like Virgo energy, very like or you know, Capricorn energy, like a lot of planning, a lot of order. But this queen is just like, let's do it, I want it, let's bite into this juicy thing, you know, this beautiful apple that is the, you know, I love your pentacle. It's this beautiful pomegranate, this apple, this you know, orange, this, let's bite into it, let's get it, let's make new ones grow, let's plant an orchard. And you know, it's really like, you know, it seems really clear and awesome, but it's also so sensual and wild and like but it's bringing everybody together with this bond and this like distance reverse, and these sparks of intelligence, and you know, call it a disco call. Oh my god. Yeah, dominance. So yeah, you know, I mean, she can be very bossy as an Aries card. Just be careful, and especially if you're working with your family, if these are kids or like anybody who's like tapping into their inner child energy, that you're not just like, you're like, you need to be a doctor or a lawyer, or like, I'm entering you in the you know, Miss Cutie Pie USA pageant, and like that's your destiny. You know, like make sure everybody has a chance to express themselves, and like how much they have to offer in this situation, especially if you have kids or like kid energy that is like coming through with this like thing from the past, you know, where it's like, oh, you know, like I had this like talent, and I wanted to express it this way, but like somebody else saw a different way for it to work, and like that was like really tough for me. Like just make sure everybody is able to express themselves properly and gently, with, you know, and slowly, with the very steady process that they go through to bring things into fruition on earth, you know, that, to bring this inspiration. You're sparking inspiration, but make sure that like everybody has the ability to give their own talent in a nice, easygoing process without getting like wrapped up in this whirlwind of like fortune and fame and fabulous, and you know, like devil can be definitely be like this, you know, kind of celebrity culture fame nonsense, you know. I've never read that from this card, but it totally makes sense. All right, and so for partnerships, intimate relationships, romantic relationships, the tiger. Okay, so somebody else got that in the same position. So it might have been Aquarius actually. And so if you're on the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius, please watch the Aquarius reading, because like this is a huge power card. There's stealth, there's like incredible individuality, fiery energy, a magnificence, right? And the Queen of Wands is absolutely magnificent. So whoever is coming close to you may see you as this magnificent creature and see this like inspiration that you're inspiring in all of these people. And and all of the loyalty and the intimacy that you're inspiring, you know. Um, People feel sexy around you. Um, Even if they're like feeling a little timid or reserved about it, like, uh, you know, your attractive energy is inspiring so many others, and like the process is there to make it through, and the resources are there to bring it all the way, and there's more ideas generated. There's like a really like lofty, beautiful thing behind all of it. It's not just like chicken change, you know. It's not bells and whistles. It's not all, you know. There is something behind the curtain that matters, and somebody is seeing like that showmanship and energy and gorgeousness and your zhuzh, and it sees it for what it is that it is like this power spot that's like bringing a lot of people together. I mean, Pisces is famous for having so much gentle, like soft energy, and like, but I'm seeing like a lot of thrust, a lot of like strike, a lot of, but also like this steady process that's allowing people to bond and meld and mesh, um, and transcend these earthly desires and make them something of hope and healing. That's beautiful, babe. Okay. Yeah. So trickery. Um, you know, at the same time, like a lot of this zhuzh may come across as being bells and whistles and smoke and mirrors. That's something that you might have to kind of massage into the situation as like, no, you know, I am for real. Like, despite all of, you know, the smoke machine and the lights, and I am real, you know. There is something very, very real and very true. Let's get a card here and a card here, please. Yeah. Yeah. So there really is something to celebrate together. All this hard work that everybody's put in, the sacrifices, the careful energy. There's something to celebrate together. And maybe it's just a party. Maybe on a surface level, it's a party, you know, to celebrate everything that everybody's been through, how it's brought everybody closer together, the little delights that everybody's brought one another in these moments of healing and, you know, feeling restrained. But, you know, getting into this power place, you know, it's like, and also like, you know, if people don't see you, if they think it's a trick, you know the truth. You know who you are, and you're transcending, you're going beyond all of that. You're going past the world that you've known and into a world where you're like this sleek thing. And maybe you do have to remain hidden in the grass until you can strike. You know, that's part of the tiger energy. Like you get what you want. You like go for it. Wands have like speed. Wands have like a, you know, they're it's not a melee fight. It's a sniper energy. And you know, some people talk about not having, you know, violent communication like that, but like there is violence in the world. And I'm not saying to hurt anybody's body in any way or hurt people's feelings. But I'm saying that when you like go for what you want, go at it with force, you know, like bite in to the neck of your dream, sneak up on it and grab it, and then drink its juice and take on its energy. If you're looking at like sacred hunter energy, you're looking on taking on the spirit of the animal that you eat, right? So like, say you cover a Willie Nelson song, Say you're a singer-songwriter, and you cover a Willie Nelson song, and it gets you a lot of attention. It's not, and it forwards your career, and it brings your work into the greater field of things, right? It's not going to do anything for anybody. It's not going to get anything unless you sing that song and play that song in a way that is going to embody the spirit of Willie Nelson and make him weep with joy to hear his song performed in that way, right? So like you're like eating his song, but you're also like feeding the world with it. You're feeding your body with the spirit of that song. And then in that way you feed the world and you feed the original source of creation, and that's how you transmute the energy, by like going all in with absolute passion. I like that the Queen is here with this very reserved energy. This Queen is so assured. And just like these chances that we take, these hopes that we have, and these willingness to celebrate and have joy, like past this devil energy, like is what transmutes things into, you know, a new world, a new birth. Well, one more card to bless this reading, and then I'll let you go, and I'll let you guys go to sleep or whatever you're going to do. It's pretty late over here, so I'm going to do that myself. But one more card, please, and it's popping right out. The Four of Cups. Yeah, so 2 4s, 2 9s. Yeah. Well, 3 4s. So we've got 4s, and also like what you're doing, believe in it because it's stable. It's going to grow past this, but like believe in what you're doing because it is growing past this stable energy that's including all of the people you love into this passionate goal, and you'll all get to party at the end. Some people might not yet feel it, but you can feel it, you know. You know it's a new world, a new song. So if you haven't hit the like button already, I would appreciate it if you did so. Pisces, it's been a pleasure and an honor to read for you. Check out other placements if you like. Subscribe, comment, tell me what's happening for you that's so edgy. It's really cool. It's like, maybe people don't believe you, but like, you know it's like bringing you all together. It's really awesome. This is tremendous. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope to see you again soon. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. I wish you peace, my loves. I wish you peace.